everybody. We're back. My first guest tonight has starred in over 100 films, including Apocalypse Now, Wall Street, and The American President. Now, starting this Friday, you can see his latest film, Monument Avenue. Let's take a look.
You were in the bathroom. That's right. See, everybody in this joint was in the bathroom during the shooting. Maybe you didn't know that about this neighborhood. Oh, yeah. See, bar rooms around here got the biggest heads in America. Sure. Just last month, when Jay Monroe got shot over at Rosie's sub shop, there were 22 guys in the toilet then. You imagine that? 22 guys all taking a piss at the same time.
Please welcome Martin Sheen. Very cool to have you here. Thank you for coming.
I'm delighted. Thank you for having me again.
You know, that's right. You were actually here at the very beginning. You were here at like our 12th show.
Yeah, when nobody would. I mean, when you were just getting started.
There were only 6 people in the studio audience.
That's right.
Yeah.
And there's an old equity rule that if the cast outnumbers the audience, you don't have to play.
No,
but you had the courage and you went on.
No, I was just deluded. But we're still here, yeah. And thanks for coming back.
I'm delighted.
And you know what? It fascinates me. I heard something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but. That when the day that President Clinton's testimony was actually aired, which was just was it 2 days ago? I think they aired it for the first time on all the television channels. That at that point, you were at Al Gore's house. Is that true?
Yeah, that evening I was. Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
What was that like? Were people? I mean, was the TV on? Were people watching it?
No,
First of all, why were you at Al Gore's house? You didn't come in through the window. You were invited. You were.
I was invited. I was one of the honorees for the Hispanic Heritage Awards, and so the Vice President and Mrs. Gore were hosting us at their home, and then we went from the house to the Kennedy Center for the show.
So paint the picture for me. You're at the house. Isn't there this level of, and this is fascinating to me, was there this level of tension?
No, not
at
all.
Is Gore weirded out by all this?
No,
is
sir,
he...
no, he's very confident. He's very much in charge of
Confident
his own
of what?
destiny.
I'm going to be president soon. It's just a matter of time.
I assure you he will be president, but that will be decided.
This has got to be a very strange. I mean, were people talking about it? Or
a lot, yeah. But when we got there, it was around 5:30 or so in the evening, so it had ended pretty much. You know, folks had seen it and they knew, and there was a great relief. And nobody was...
Did you ask the Vice President what he thought of it, or you didn't want to bring it up?
No, sir, I did not. No.
No, sir, I did not.
No.
I'm not Ken Starr. I have no authority here.
Sorry.
Where were you on the night of March 5th?
I can't remember.
But I just would think... you're very good at that. I would just
forgetting, yes.
I would just think that would be a strange place to be when that whole thing.
Actually, I mean, it was a partisan crowd. There's no question about that. There were many people from the administration, from Congress, but everyone was relieved, frankly. You know,
they just finally it was out.
They were expecting this horror show. Man, it was a guy defending himself.
Right.
You know, and he was being hit from a whole lot of sides.
I just wonder what Gore is feeling though this whole time. You know,
very confident, and he's very supportive of the president.
Right, but isn't there some part of him? I mean, he's an ambitious guy. You know, hey, maybe if he is to step down, I get to, you know, I mean, no. It's in the back of his head. Didn't you caught him? You caught him. You like walked into the bathroom. He was practicing the oath of office.
No.
Get out of here! I was just playing a game. No, nothing like that.
No, nothing like that.
Well, enough about politics. Let's talk about the film. Monument Avenue.
Yeah.
You are, and we just saw a scene. You're playing a tough Irish cop.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to deal with this Irish street gang in Boston, in Charlestown. Dennis Leary's the star, as well as a co-author, and he has personal experience with these guys. You know, he lived there, he went to Emerson College, and he kind of took this story and put it on the screen. All these guys come to life, you know. It's a real actor's picture, and, you know, there's not that many special effects or car chases, although there's a wonderful car chase in the beginning. because they steal cars, you know.
You know what? That's the thing is you don't see as many car chases. It used to be a great car chase was a staple of a movie, but now that they have special effects, people got used to meteors crashing into Earth. So that when like a Ford Bronco and a Dodge Dart are chasing each other, most of the time they're like, what else you got? You know what I mean? You need a meteor to intervene. And you're playing an Irish cop. You're half Irish, is that right?
Yeah, my mother was from Bortiscane in County Tipperary, so I'm an Irish citizen as well, you know.
So what qualities do you, I mean, the Irish side, what do you think in your personality, what do you attribute to the Irish side of you? I don't know.
My mother.
I mean, like, you know, your sense of humor, your temper, or anything like that. I've always wished, I'm 100% Irish. I always wish that it was tempered with something else. Do you know what I mean? 100. You know, I wish I was half Irish, half something.
Andy, you know, it's enough.
But Andy, you're what?
Fine.
You're what, Andy? You're
German and Swedish.
You're German and Swedish, which is a confusing mix.
As I've said before, it's angry and depressed.
Yeah.
Whereas yours is just guilt.
Yeah, I'm just guilt, but also when you're 100% Irish, just big slab fat head, you know what I mean? I just wish that there was some...
You don't need that, man. I had a line in the show one time where I was playing John Kennedy, and he said to Dave Powers, said, Dave, what would you be if you weren't Irish? And Dave said, sure, I'd be ashamed.
I got to remember that. Actually, I could use that. It's funny that you're playing a cop in this movie because you've been arrested so many times.
You keep bringing up the past.
I'm fascinated by it. Well, always for good. You know, you're not. People that don't know right now think that you're out there, you know what I mean, stealing cars or something.
No, I don't get arrested for that.
No, it's always for a cause you believe in, picketing or doing something like... I believe in
social justice, and sometimes we're called to put our bodies on the line, you know.
Right.
So it happens,
but you've been, on your 58th birthday, this intrigued me. On your 58th birthday, you were arrested for the 58th time.
No, my 57th birthday, I was arrested for the 57th time. I haven't been arrested this year. I got a clean record.
I'm sorry. I guess I was way out of line then.
No, See, a lot of miscalculations.
Okay, 57.
I'm 58 now.
You're like Mark McGuire. You're going for some kind of record, right?
No.
When you hit 60, they're going to have a party for you at the station house.
Okay,
you know?
great.
On your 58th birthday, were you running around town trying to get arrested?
Yeah.
Just to keep up the streak?
Right.
Couldn't get arrested. No. It will happen soon, but I don't want to give it away yet. But November is a good clue.
November?
November 22nd.
November 22nd. Okay, we'll look for that. And just make sure it happens here in the studio.
No,
because I want it to somehow...
It'll be at Fort Benning, Georgia. Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah.
My God! You know, sometimes...
I predict this.
The police might be watching right now.
I hope so.
Fort Benning is now on full Sheen alert.
Yeah, right. There's a light that goes on.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Now, the film, as I say, if you're a little confused by that clip, is I play a cop who's investigating this gang, and he's trying to break through this wall of silence, this wall of loyalty that these guys will never snitch on each other.
Right.
It's a very old Irish kind of thing. The worst thing you can do to your buddy, no matter what he's done, is snitch on him.
Right.
And it's their downfall because they're destroying each other.
Right.
And so my job is to try and find a way to crack that mold. And it's one of those films we call an actor's film, you know, and it's just so rare these days that actors get a chance to play, you know. The special effects are dominating films.
Right, as I was saying earlier, it's just it's getting harder and harder just to get that really meaty role.
Exactly.
And you know, something that's helped you so much is you're clearly so passionate about your acting, to such a degree, in fact, correct me if I'm wrong again, but I always heard that you intentionally flunked a college entrance exam so that you would have to be an actor.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes, it's absolutely true. University of Dayton, yeah.
What,
My dad was trying to forced me to go to college, and I didn't have any interest in college, and I was trying to tell him, and he wouldn't listen to me, so when I took the test, I threw it on purpose, so he'd get the point.
How badly did you throw it? Did you just barely, I mean, did you just right below the line?
No, I still got the record.
What?
A 3 out of a possible 100. The Dean of Men...
Wait a minute.
It's true, the Dean of Men...
They would have rushed you to the hospital, wouldn't they?
Yes, maybe they should have.
That doesn't mean like, well, you shouldn't go to college. That means...
You should get some help.
Yeah,
right.
We got to get this guy into it.
Start all over again with your education. No.
A 3 out of 100 would look suspicious,
yeah, very suspicious, but my dad got the point, yeah.
Right.
The Dean of Men told my father that a monkey could probably do better by accident.
In fact, the monkey was taunting you in the exam room.
Incidentally, I know that this guy wouldn't say it himself, but Dennis Leary is the star of this film. As you know, he's been on the show many times. And, I'm not saying this you know, so that he wouldn't hear it. I've told it to him to his face. This is the best thing he's ever done in his life. He's quite magnificent, and I'm predicting he's going to be nominated for an Academy Award. It is a powerful performance.
You predicted two things: his Academy Award and your
my arrest,
on November 22nd.
Yeah, well, he won't get the award on the 22nd, but
if those two things happen, that's pretty impressive.
Okay,
yeah,
good deal.
The movie is Monument Avenue, and it opens this Friday. And I'm interested in seeing it. I'm from the Boston area. Not from that tough section. We had like preppy gangs where I was.
Okay.
It would hit you with their
Counties, they call them.
Exactly. Yeah. But I'm interested in seeing it. So it's Monument Avenue this Friday. It's at select theaters, and it's always a pleasure having you back. Thanks for coming back here, Martin Sheen, everybody. We're going to take a break. Alicia Witt coming up a little later on in the show. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.